Election is underway in the federal trial of two city police officers.
They were members of the Gun Trace Task Force. Jurors from around the state have been brought in for this.
ABC 2 News' Brian Kubler live downtown with the latest on this case tonight. Brian?
Kelly, it was a long day of jury selection today, and just the beginning of what the judge said today could be a trial that would last up to a month. Of the 8 officers accused in this original indictment, 2 have stood by their not guilty pleas. Today, the trial of detectives Daniel Herschel and Marcus Taylor began with jury selection at a federal courthouse downtown. Herschel and Taylor will defend themselves against charges of racketeering, extortion, and robbery while they were officers in an elite Baltimore police gun unit. The men and women who will decide their fate will be chosen from a panel of 74. The entirety of this day was spent on voir dire as Judge Catherine Blake posed several questions to potential jurors. When asked if anyone had heard of this case, roughly 1/3 of the federal panel stood. At lunch, the family of Daniel Herschel had no comment except to say prayers for Danny. After the break, more bench conferences and white noise as lawyers from both sides chipped away at the panel of 74 to eventually seat the jury charged with sealing the fate of the 2 remaining officers. They are currently still trying to pick that jury at this hour. Now, we may also hear from up to the 4 detectives that have already pleaded guilty in this case. Detectives Gondo, Hendricks, Rayam, and Ward are all on the witness list, we learned today, and we could hear opening arguments in this case as early as tomorrow. Reporting live in downtown Baltimore, Brian Kubler, ABC 2 News.